Have you ever wondered how perfumers manage to capture something as impossible as the smell of the first rain? Or, the true essence of a jasmine flower at night? You're probably picturing some high-tech, futuristic lab, right? Well, the real secret is actually hidden in this ancient, almost magical piece of technology. Today, we're going to unlock the secret of scent. I mean, really think about that. How do you bottle a feeling, a memory, that incredible earthy scent after a summer shower? It feels so temporary, so fleeting. You'd think it was pure magic, but it's actually a brilliant ancient science. And it's not just the smell of rain. Think about the intoxicating aroma of jasmine on a warm night, or the fresh, sweet scent of rose petals. For centuries, artisans have been capturing these exact moments in tiny bottles, creating everything from the earthy middy attar to the most delicate floral waters. And they do it all using one elegantly simple method. So the hero of our story isn't a supercomputer. It's this beautiful piece of engineering called the Deg Bhapka. This traditional hydrodistillation unit, this is what transforms flowers, herbs, and even baked earth into liquid poetry. The whole system is it's ingeniously simple. It's basically made of two core parts, the dig, which is the still, and the bhapka, which is the receiver. These two pieces work together in perfect harmony. But as you're about to see, the real genius is in the details. Okay, so let's break this thing down. Each part has a very specific job. The magic starts here, in the dig, this big copper pot. Then you have a bamboo pipe called the changa, which carries all that fragrant steam over to the bhakpa. The bhakpa itself sits in a cooling water tank called the gachi, and that's where the vapor cools down and condenses back into this precious liquid. It's like a tiny self-contained ecosystem for creating scent. But you might be wondering, why copper and bamboo, right? Why not something more modern, like steel or plastic? Well, the choice of materials is so far from random, it's honestly a masterclass in ancient material science. So check this out. Copper is perfect for the dog. It's a fantastic heat conductor, which means you get a nice, even distillation. Plus, it has antimicrobial properties that help keep the final product pure. But the bamboo chunga, the pipe, is the exact opposite. It's a poor heat conductor. And this is the critical part of the design. It allows that fragrant steam to travel all the way to the cool receiver without turning back into liquid too early. It's this perfect partnership of opposites. All right, so we've got the machine and we understand the materials. Now, let's walk through the actual art of the distillation process itself. The official name for the process is hydrodistillation. It sounds a little technical, but the concept couldn't be simpler. You're basically just boiling plant materials in water. The steam that rises up carries their fragrant oils with it. Then, all you have to do is capture and cool that steam to get the essence. So here's how it all comes together. First, the fresh flowers and water go into the deg. Then a slow, steady fire is lit underneath it. That fragrant steam starts to rise and travels through the bamboo chunga. And finally, it condenses back into a liquid inside the cool babka, where it's ready to be collected. It's a process that's just as elegant as it is effective. And the results, they are just incredible. This machine is no one-trick pony. The Deg Bhapka is like a miniature factory in a pot, creating a whole treasure trove of different aromas. From just a single distillation, you actually get 3 distinct products. You get fragrant waters, like rose water, which are amazing for cooking or skincare. You get attars, which are perfume oils that are often blended with a base like sandalwood. And you get pure, potent essential oils. I mean, the sheer variety is just astounding. From one still, you can get delicate floral waters, that mysterious and earthy middy otter, a classic jasmine perfume, and powerful essential oils. This versatility is exactly what makes the technology so timeless and so valuable. Now, this isn't just a history lesson. This technology is absolutely thriving today, especially in a place called Kannauj, the perfume capital of India. So what is it that makes this ancient method so resilient in our fast-paced modern world? Well, its endurance really comes down to 3 key things. It's affordable enough for local artisans, it's simple enough for just one person to operate, and maybe most importantly, the quality of the perfume it makes is just exceptional. And just to give you an idea of what affordable means, a complete unit costs somewhere around $2,000. This remarkable accessibility has empowered generations of perfumers to keep their craft alive. And what about that quality?
Well, one perfumer shared this beautiful analogy. He said, "When we cooked food at low flame is always good in taste." The secret here is patience. The Deg Bhapka is basically like slow cooking for fragrance. That gentle heat preserves all the delicate nuances, creating a complexity that harsh industrial methods just can't replicate.
So ultimately, the Deg Bhapka is so much more than just a piece of equipment. It's a symbol of a sustainable local craft that connects people to the natural world and preserves this incredible legacy of knowledge passed down through generations. And all this leaves us with a final thought to ponder. In a world that is completely obsessed with speed and scale, what can we learn from an art form that is intentionally slow, small scale, and just perfect in its simplicity? What's the real value in taking our time? Thanks for joining us.